Hello everyone, No Addiction speaking here, and in today's video we're going to discuss drug addiction, Juice World struggle. If you're new here or you already been here, go ahead and click that like button, go ahead and comment, go ahead and subscribe, click that notification bell so you can be notified whenever I drop a video. And without further ado, let's go and get into this video, man. Okay, for those that don't know who Juice World is, I'm going to give like a short, uh, I guess a short little bio or whatever, read a little something on him. So everybody would know. So some people might not know, some people do know, but he is a well-known. So Juice World, Gerard Anthony Higgins, born December 2nd, 1998, known professionally as Juice World. Styles was an American rapper, singer, and songwriter throughout his career of 4 years. He was a leading figure in the emo rap and soundclap genres, which garnered mainstream attention during the mid to late 2010s. His stage name, which he stated represents taking over the world, was derived from the crime thriller film Juice, 1992. So I've had his pictures up here because you're seeing the thumbnail, but I just wanted to give you a little something on him. And he had a like some type of opioid addiction, if I'm not mistaken. He has like he was addicted to these pills that he was always taking, and the reasoning behind me doing these videos and is because he definitely had a big struggle with it, and a lot of his team would say that he was having a struggle with it. And the thing is that this shows right here, this proves that even when you got people in your corner that care about you, even when you got people around you that's constantly telling you that, okay, maybe you should slow it down, you never know the internal struggles a person might have that lead to them having that addiction. This man had the world pretty much. He had hit songs, he had everything, he had all the money, he had just about all the clout, he had all this other stuff, but he still needed to take drugs to heal the type of pain that nobody else could fix. None of that could fix. Because when all that other stuff, it was just superficial. When in his eyes, it was superficial. So it was still, he still had pain that he was going through, regardless of him having all these possessions. Everybody will be like, oh, he had all this. Why would he do this? Why would he do that? And why is he struggling with this? Why is he struggling with that? See, everybody look at everything from like a financial standpoint and look at from the outside looking in. But people forget and always seem to neglect the internal struggles. People always seem to neglect the psychological state of mind that and the mental state. The mental state is a whole different thing. You know what I mean? That's on the inside. That's not exterior. Where we can put on a good act, we can put on a smile, and we can put everything around us to make it seem like everything's okay. But if you're not in okay internally, then what do you expect? You see what I mean? So this is like usually the result of these types of things. And his friend was saying, one of his cameramen was saying that like he would say that maybe he should take it, slow. And I'm gonna show a video like right here.
Yeah, take a break.
You need to take a break for a week.
For real. Nah, 2 weeks. Get a good ass cleanse.
Cleanse of what?
Meth.
The jewel?
Herbs.
A week?
Chris talking
Talking like months.
But like,
No,
to work your
right
tolerance.
a month.
You just need to work your tolerance.
Work
bro.
your tolerance.
You can get through 2 weeks.
And I'm not saying you
could-
need to go cold turkey, but you trying
really
too
keep
hard
going.
to get
You know what I
high
mean?
instead of
You gotta go 2 weeks strong, and then that's like 14 days. That's like
because
And
like
after that, it won't be a problem to stop.
because look, if you let's say
At least physically, you'll be.
Maybe to quit the addiction, but he needs to like
He needs to
not
know his
do them
tolerance.
for a while.
Oh no, I know.
You need
I'm
to
just
not do
saying.
it.
but like look, because if you still do one or two of them throughout the day, you're not gonna withdraw.
Done.
No problem.
You're not gonna withdraw if you still do like one or two or three in a day, but you chasing the high too hard,
Yeah.
expecting too much of a high that is unobtainable to you physically right now. So
unless you really go.
but then you're putting your body and your serious. As you can see, his friend was basically saying, "Oh, you should slow it down, But at the same time, he also said that he never knew how much he was actually taking. So what a good friend would do, he was like, shoot, if he's gonna do it anyway, if you may as well just do it the safe way, I guess. So every batch he got, he would get like some strips and he would test them out to make sure it wasn't like laced with fentanyl or something like that, making sure they're safe. Because you don't understand, like when you're watching your friend go through a drug addiction, you're watching your family member or anybody on the outside,
You know that you're not going to be with them 24 hours a day. All they can do is you could be in the same house, live in the same house. All they got to do is go in the bathroom, and you don't know what they're doing in there. They could do it right under your nose. You see what I mean? So if you're not going to be able to stop them, at least let them do it safe. But a lot of people would look at it as, oh, you're being an enabler. But I'd rather him being safe if he's going to do it anyway. You know what I mean? Because it's only because rather he do it here than outside somewhere where I can't sanction it or I can't even help him out anyway. Because if you get to the point where you're like, you can't do anything here, you can't do anything around me, then he's going to hide to a point where you can't even reach him. He will probably go somewhere way far and they'll never hear from him until he get back to do the batch if he felt that uncomfortable doing anything around him. So they did a good job of making him feel comfortable while he was there. You see what I mean? So like, because if you drive your people away, you'll never know what they're getting their hands on. Rather they be right beside you so you can, you can have some type of, you can test it out and help them out rather than them just going out and getting a bad batch that you can't, you like, dang, this could have been prevented if I didn't just run them away. That's why I made that video saying like how you can support your friends if they have a drug addiction. Don't treat them like they're a junkie. Don't put them down. Don't do none of that. Don't try to be judgmental, extra judgmental. Try to be helpful in the situation and be as helpful as you can in that situation. That's why I always stress that. But typically he was definitely struggling with this, and he spoke on this many times that he was trying to stop, but he felt like he didn't want to really stop though. He liked the feeling of the high at this point, and at the point in time he was going through some internal struggles as well. So he was get to the point where his friends said he wanted to go to rehab, but they said he didn't want to go to rehab to get clean. He wanted to get to rehab so he could have higher tolerance to the drug, to the pills. So it was get to the point where we're just getting too much. And people were saying that that around the time of his death, they were saying that, oh, he's threw all the pills in his mouth, so the people on the train, so the cops outside wouldn't be able to find it. Well, it was confirmed by his crew. Somebody in his crew said that he didn't just stuff all the pills in his mouth just because for the cops. They didn't care about the cops being out there. It was just that he took too much. He took way too much, and a lot of people didn't know how much he was actually taking. He would lie. They said he would lie about how much he was actually taking, so nobody knew how much he was taking. So, and I guess the last amount he took was just way too much for him. But what I wanted to explain is just, guys, this can happen to anybody. This man had everything. Everybody think that worldly possessions can fix everything, and this just proves right here that no matter what you have in life, no matter how much money you got, no matter how much clout you got, fame you have, that this can still affect you. But all I want to say is rest in peace to Juice Wrld and all his family. My condolences to everybody, all his fans, and me too. I really listened to him too, so I was really saddened by this, and knowing that he's gone for so young. But he set an example, and he opened up a lot of eyes with his passing. So I just wanted to put this out there for especially a lot of the younger guys, that it can happen to you too. Yeah, I just feel like, oh, sometimes in these days, a lot of things can be laced. A lot of stuff can be tampered with in a way that you don't even know. A doses can be, it don't even take three pills for a dose. Sometimes it could take half a pill, depending on what you know you have. So you never know what you're getting these days. All of the batches look the same. So just wanted to shed a little light on that, and hopefully you guys can stay safe out there, especially if we know your people ain't gonna stop. At least try to govern it. At least try to help them out. At least try to get some strips for them or something, so they can safely do it. But anyway, it's no addiction here. If anything I spoke on resonated with you, go to click that like button, go to comment, go to subscribe, click that notification bell so you be notified whenever I drop a video. And remember, you can help your people. You don't have to stand back when you see them have a drug addiction. You can support them. I'm out.
I'm all out of favors. Don't ask for nothing, had enough. They driving me crazy. And all I did was show them love. They turning to haters. As soon as I would tell them no, don't ask for nothing, had enough. And all I did was show them love. I did so much stuff for some people, they came up and now they never will admit it. They took all advantage of me.